last one today we'll just look at and talk about. Breckenridge. You've heard of Crow's Nest and the Frank slide down there? The big slide that covered the whole town, covered the railway. Well, Breckenridge was the one who went in, was put in charge of the recovery after the Frank slide. And they got, has everyone here been down there, seen it? The size of the area? And they got the railway going again within 2 weeks through the Frank area. Huge boulders and everything. It's amazing what they did. Boulders are bigger than houses. Well, he was the engineer in charge of this. Because it took a big personality, I guess, to get things really moving. But having said that, it's very controversial to people down there because his only object in life was to get the railway moving. And it was very controversial in terms of the remains of people that were there and how they were treated, what they bulldozed through. They didn't take their time at all. His only mission was to get this railway through. So as far as the families that were down there, they weren't too thrilled with Breckenridge. He was strictly a guy, here's a job to get done, we'll get it done. So it's just phenomenal what he accomplished, but I guess he had to sort of just use whatever tools he had to do so. Those weren't people skills, I guess. So anyway, you can just tell by the monument, it's got that look to it somehow, you know, a little bit of a personality.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's a Chinese one.
Yeah.
A little bit older.
The only one?
Yeah. So what you'll get here, the newer one, that 2000, you start to get the odd Catholic one after that, the odd Jewish monument, but not too many. You go down the hill, a lot of the Orthodox religions, like Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox, you start to get those on the side of the hill. Polish Catholics, Romanian Orthodox Church, ones like this. And often what they'll have their photograph on the, have you seen those on a tombstone? They'll have a picture of themselves you can recognize. So.
Is that on going down this?
Yeah, on the hillside largely. Yeah. So that's the main cemetery, and over here we have, again, partial military cemetery. Some of them are actual graves, some are just markers. You can petition to have your loved one have a marker in the cemetery here or down below. But in the Empire, the British Empire, something that's very traditional is that the mother or the sister is the one who has to petition to do that. The idea being that the mother always has the right to have her son buried where she sees fit. It's not the father, it's not the family, it's not the widow. It's just a formality. It's not, they're not going to deny it. But in the British Empire, it was always the mother. This is the idea. Your son went off to war, and ultimately you're the one who, we won't say gets what you want, but you're the one who deserves to have whatever you decide for the remains of your son who fell in battle or whatnot. So mother petitions to have her son, or it could be a sister. And down below is the main military cemetery, further down off to the side where they have Remembrance Day ceremonies every year. Further down to the northwest over here. And somewhere across the road this way is the Chinese cemetery over there. And over in Mission, in that area, is a bit of the Catholic cemetery. Older Catholic cemetery.
Across the road, you mean on the other side of the house?
Somewhere over there, yeah. It's the other side, yeah, on the other side, yeah, the Chinese.
So it's not a continuation of this. It's
Yeah, it's
definitely China.
Yeah. And we had someone, an Asian person on the walk before. It was really interesting. We had an Iranian person. We were talking about different cultures, burial cultures. And we're talking about, I said the Asian cemetery. He says, no, the Chinese cemetery. Because she was Korean or something. And her idea was, there's no way, he says, there's no way you're going to get a Chinese person, a Korean or something buried next. She said, because we had talked about this Protestant Catholic thing.
Yeah.
And she said, that's nothing. She says, there's no way they'd be buried next to each other, you know.
Maybe they misplaced this one.
Yeah.